Taurus, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Welcome guys, my name is Michelle and this is a message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, Taurus energy. So if you're not a Taurus and yet somehow this has popped up on your algorithm, you probably have some Taurus placements in your natal chart you don't even know about and they're being triggered right now. So please sit and have a listen because yes, this message comes to you because it's meant to be heard by you. And this is where your message begins. Ooh, a little prickly. Okay. Time for a Beginner Mind is a really beautiful card, but it's complex. It's Aquarius energy, so we want to change. We want to be different, but we're also defensive. We have those pricklers, right? We want to like get the past away. Yeah, get away. But we're also kind of guarded when it comes to where we're moving because we don't know where we're headed. So it's like we kind of are sure that we have to go in a different direction, but we're not sure that we want to lose the comfort of where we are right now. We are sure we don't want to go back, because there is maybe like we want to disassociate ourselves from it, but simultaneously the unknown is intimidating, and it's supposed to be intimidating. You only are able to be courageous when you are afraid, right? So that's the energy that porcupine spirit has to face. This intrepidatious spirit. Opening the mind, and that's why the card says time for a beginner mind, is what's so important. And the way that you open the mind is you detach from your old decisions about things. You realize that this is an internal journey as well as an external one, and that all those decisions that you made about someone's personality or the potential of a company or whatever it is, you have to let those expectations go, or those associations in your mind go, and start to see things as objectively as possible. And that's what will really liberate your brain and help you conquer whatever fear that you may have. The fear is coming from the comparison. The fear isn't coming from you actually not wanting to move forward, because you certainly do. So Taurus, let's see what this means. As I divide the deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. We're just going to leave them where they lie. If you're looking for personal readings, I provide those. Check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule your personal reading right there, and you will have your message within 24 hours of whenever it is that you booked. I know you guys want your answers quickly, and I try to get them to you as quickly as possible. Okay. Oh, okay. Something from the past. If you've just discovered this channel, thank you. Welcome. And if you haven't, please subscribe. And then you can ring that notification bell and select all notifications so that you will know when I go live for free public tarot card readings. I do them here. YouTube only. YouTube's the only place that gets the free public tarot card readings. Everywhere else, it ain't free. Okay, but here, you guys are my pride and joy. You're different. You ready? I'm going to cleanse the energy with a little bit of a chime. You're going to hear it. Okay. Clear out the clutter. Ooh. So there was a need to get rid of something from the past. There was a need. Okay. It almost feels like you had been holding on too long to something anyway, Taurus. So there is this is Cancerian energy. You were growing up. You were growing out of that skin. You were transcending, and you were changing, and you're supposed to. And so clear out the clutter is really letting those past things go, or those past relationships, or really letting go of things, like actual things you've held on to too long. Clearing out that space could have been almost symbolic for you, that once you're letting go of those things with that energy attached, that you're not associating, or you don't feel as connected to who you were when you held them. So clear out the clutter and time for a beginner mind. Wow, this is just like a new era in your life, a new like a perspective shift, and almost a different you. But I mean, still you, but a different you. And then we have you are never alone. So this is a connectivity, a connection, maybe some sort of coupling or relationship. Of course, take a leap of faith. It's almost like you had to open your mind to be with somebody else, or to be in partnership with somebody else, whether that's romantic or professional, whatever that is. You had to open up your mind. You had to get rid of preconceived notions or preconceived obligations. You had to get rid of that stuff. But it's on a spiritual level as well. So there is some sense of, but I'm connecting in love, and I'm having faith in this love. So it's not only having faith in this person, but having faith, or having a sincere interest in being with somebody who may have been different, or working with somebody or a company that may have been, was different in some way. Like, I have to take a leap of faith in this connectivity, but this connectivity is right. And it's kind of leading me into the form of myself that I really need to be right now, and that I really need to become now. Ooh, open to infinite possibility. Now you just all out there. And this is aspirations. This is also Aquarian energy. It's much more open than this Aquarian energy. This is a sense of you are then moving in the right direction. You're moving in the direction of reaching higher, going beyond, not letting even your goals or aspirations limit you to what is possible for you. So continuing to be open and receptive to the insights and perspectives outside of you, so that you are not limited by your own perspectives. And we all can do that, right? So the sense of opening up the mind is actually going to open up possibilities, potential for you. So let's get into the 7-day play-by-play so we can know exactly how this is all unfolding. I always choose 7th day. Let's see where we end. We have King of Swords here, which is clarity. Okay, all right. You know what? We have to understand how this all ends up, though. Oh, okay. Let's go back to day 1. Get a little hint by looking over there. I gotta see. What's this all about for Taurus? Please touch on what they need to touch on. This is day 1. We have the Magician card. And the Magician is your talents and your skills and your capabilities and your own ability to even improvise and put something together. But definitely you making the magic happen. And when I say magic, I'll do the air quotes. Sure. Magic as in just finding the magic in the everyday, finding the magic in what you can produce and create with what you have in front of you. And this is a kind of limitless energy. So these are your talents and your skills. This could also be a person. Ooh, I just got a vibe. Hold up, come back. I just got a vibe. This could be the person that is intriguing you. This could be the person, like somebody who just does things so differently. Somebody that is really their own person is who you're gushing over right now. Even if it's not romantic, it's definitely somebody who is either mentoring you, inspiring you, maybe inspiring you from the far, but there is that sense of inspiration that is really all around you right now. Now, most literally, we can say this is love that is magical. An offer of love or communion or commitment to something that feels like it's bringing out the best in you. So we have the World card. Okay. Even though you acknowledge, this is day 2, even though there's an acknowledgement that something has come to an end or completion, it's almost like you're happy. This to me is contentment. You're ready now. See, the Four of Swords has come after the World card. So there is this energy of you are ready now to let things rest. You're ready to rest now. It's time for me to take a break. It's time for me to take a vacation. I accept that this is completed. We're not going to use the word over because it's not about a finish. It's about a completion. You know, not everything nothing lasts forever. But ultimately, this is a feeling of accomplishment that comes at the end of completion. Instead of when something is over, there can still be some longing. No, there's no longing here. This is a sense of, I'm happy that I'm done with this. And now I can just sort of sink into and reflect on what I've learned from those experiences. Taurus. We have the Seven of Swords, which is something undermining you, undercutting you, or feeling your energy drained somehow. And that is day 3. You're fighting through this, you're fighting your thoughts that are trying to undermine you. You're combating them. You're standing up for what you believe in as opposed to maybe what makes sense. What makes sense may not be making any sense. This could also be the energy of somebody that you're dealing with right now, that is draining your energy, or that kind of undermined your efforts in some way. There could be somebody undermining your efforts. If this is a somebody, let's get this clear for Taurus. If this is a somebody, who is it? Queen of Pentacles. So it's either saying it's Taurus themselves, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're well intended, but sometimes their need to manage and be the one that always provides is actually in some ways undermining your ability to be as strong as you can be. So if it's conflict, but it's kind of soft conflict. This is, Queen of Pentacles. That's who it is. Could be a manager at work. Could be a lady boss, somebody who just loves to be the one that dictates where all the resources go. It could be also a sense of, I need to get my shit together and I need to stop undermining my own self with the way I'm spending, where I'm allocating my resources, or what I value. But if this is a person, it's a fellow earth sign. So it's definitely a control clash. Oh, wrong deck. Day 4, Taurus. We have Scorpio energy. That's resurrective and intense. Oh, okay. That is putting out them fires. Them people who might want to have cause conflict. Nope, you ain't having that anymore. You're confronting that and nipping it in the butt. You're confronting the haters. especially the haters who were subversive and against something that could have been more avant-garde, something that could have been more taboo, right? Anything, it's almost like whatever taboos you were once against, now you're sticking up for, you're fighting for, you're starting to see them in a different way. You're not letting that hold you back. You're not letting an energy of an ending hold you back. You're not letting extremes hold you back. You're finding a way forward and addressing the conflict. Yeah, you're accepting that something is dead. That's why the Scorpio card came out. That's why the Death card came out. You're accepting that something is dead. And it's not a person. It's not mortality. It's finished. It's a time frame. It's a mindset. Sorry, guys. Let me get into day 5. You're happy. There's no fear here. And that could be it himself, is that by midweek, you're facing your fears. So we have 8 of Swords here. We have 8 of Swords, which means there's been a disconnect, or it's almost like you have to realize that you have to leave somebody behind in order to move forward. And I understand that that could be difficult. There's also a part of you that maybe doesn't want to let go, or didn't want to have to make this decision. But ultimately, the bigger part of you knows that it has to. It has to in order to move forward. And you could, with the 6 of Swords, be actually moving somewhere. So it does mean that I have to leave somebody behind. It's not a good feeling, but there is faith here that I have to move forward, and I'm going in the right direction by still getting on this boat. You could also have been feeling isolated from somebody that you really care about. And so there's this energy of, I need to return to them. I need to go visit them. Or they're planning a visit because you felt so isolated. We do have this you are never alone energy. So take a leap of faith. It's almost, maybe that's what you're doing. You're taking a leap of faith and deciding to follow somebody somewhere so that you don't have to be alone. Okay, now we have a new opportunity. Day 6. That's a new beginning. New start. A new start based on heartbreak. A new start that kind of breaks your heart. So we really have to see how day 7 ends up. Let's get into the Moon card. We have surrender to the divine. Full moon is coming up in 2 weeks. So there's an energy of letting go. An energy of needing to let go. Okay? Also very emotional. And we see that building here. Let's figure out what this is all about. Co-create. It's like you're not moving alone anymore. I don't know if you're moving in with somebody or partnering with somebody or deciding to, whatever it is, it's like you're not making you're making decisions in harmony now. And that might mean that you need to leave something else behind or another connection behind. You maybe because you've just grown beyond it. Open up and receive, learning how to receive your blessings and the blessings that co-creating, cohabitating, co-whatevering can actually do for you. You don't have to fight this alone anymore. If you've been losing your battles or your energy has been drained, it's because you haven't allowed the help that you deserve. Let's get to the extended, because day 7 actually ends up pretty well. We're gonna talk about it. The link is down below in the description box. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section, and I hope that you guys will find me there. See you, Taurus.